Coding often begins with patterns and recognizing patterns and being able to repeat those patterns.
Coding is very much an integral piece of what I do with the students.
It's the excitement of being on the cutting edge of this technology.
They are able to look at coding and a lot of the coding programs we utilize and solve them on their own without any assistance.
We've found that it is just as important that the students have literacy in coding just as much as reading and writing, so that they're literally getting an experience with electronics, basics, so that they can build on that knowledge.
Technology has changed and evolved within the lower school because technology as a whole has changed.
Project Guts,
Finch robots,
Bootstrap,
Code.org,
computer processing,
web applications.
With the Arduinos, the students are learning not only to program on the computer, but also to have an output experience, something that interacts off of the computer with the technology.
We utilize Scratch for many different facets of learning.
Using Spheros as well for programming experiences.
I have a budding musician who is learning electronics and computer programming. So with this little microprocessor, she is able to create a musical instrument that she can play, an air harp. I have two artists who are learning to program in Python because they want to create an animated, interactive story using their gorgeous artwork. I just had a student come up to me in the hall and say, Dr. H, yesterday I created this really cool program. It's my best yet. Can't wait to show it to you.
We're finding that these are skills that the students are going to need to have no matter what they do when they leave our doors.
We are not just creating, sophisticated users because they're already sophisticated users.
Over the past year, Adelson Campus has had a lot of Google Hangouts where top-notch scientists come to us virtually, online, and talk to our students specifically about the kind of cutting-edge research that they are doing.
Learning often appears to be very messy. So if somebody walks in from the outside, they might see what looks or appears to be very disorganized. And that's because kids might be moving around, talking to each other, asking questions. They may have stuff kind of taken apart and thrown all over the place. So they're learning through discovery. They're not learning based on a script or directions.
We're really doing something that nobody else is doing in the Valley, in this area, making computer science a focus of our program.
Some of the students have been able to make connections and are now going to visit those scientists and are actually developing internships with those scientists.
We are at the forefront and able to actually now start training others on what we're doing.
I think 5 words that describe what goes on in the Discovery Lab:
collaboration,
curiosity,
innovative,
playfulness,
confidence.
That's the kind of spark that I'm looking for in my students.